We human beings, Homo sapiens, have been on this planet for just the tiniest fraction of the full history of life. We are now in this era known as the Anthropocene, where human beings have just taken over from geological processes to natural processes and being the primary drivers of the Earth's changes. My name is Cherry Sung and I'm the founder of Greener is Cleaner. In the beginning, we were all guilty of saying, why are we doing this? Aren't the UN SDGs designed for the authorities, the adults to deal with? Can we make even a speck of change?
But along the long path we've walked, we realized anyone can lead by example and empower youth. Everyone has the potential. By cooperating with people we wouldn't usually work together with, we've discovered our strengths and weaknesses. By working towards a shared passion, we've strengthened our sense of responsibility, the pursuit of passion, authenticity, talent, and the enjoyment of the journey.
Communication is like gravity, a force, an ability that pulls everyone down into one. Because I like to have a lot of things on my plate, I used to tell myself and my teammates, I have to do this, you have to do this. And when you have to do something, it really strips the joy away from doing anything. So I reprogrammed myself to say, get to instead of have to. I get to attend this conference. I get to change the mindset of the student body. I get to create a cleaner city. I get to communicate with large corporations. I get to protest for reform. I get to speak in front of a huge audience. I get to inspire and empower youth to take action. I get to make our school more eco-friendly. COVID-19 disabled us from carrying out any actions that require human interaction, such as education at other schools, rallies, and further projects at schools, such as establishing the compost program, donating recycled paper books for kindergarteners for doodling, opening a UN SDG exhibition, and making outdoor education more sustainable. In response to these challenges, I started creating informative digital posters, doing city cleanups, constantly writing articles, and doing challenges in our YouTube channel. We changed weekly 1-hour meetings at school into weekly 1-hour online meetings and started looking at other global goals to support.
We learned how to be open-minded, good at public speaking, determined, cooperative, confident, creative, and patient. We experienced the slow nature of making an impact. By being patient, we were able to stay committed. By staying committed and taking actions, we were soon recognized by many people and organizations.
M5 GCP SAS. Did you know that 1/3 of all world food is wasted? Students from the M5 Global Citizenship Program have entered the Global Social Leaders Competition because they are so passionate about campaigning to minimize food waste. This project is aiming to address the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal. We plan to create a sustainable cycle whereby all of the food waste from the cantina would be given to the worms in our worm farm. The worms break down the waste into compost to be used in our permaculture garden. This aids the growth of fresh food we could then put back into the cantina. We realized that the worms could not cope with the amount of waste we are creating each day. We therefore decided that education about how to reduce food waste is the key. We want to educate people about food waste. We aim to work in partnership with others to achieve this goal. We plan to work with members of our school community to help us with this project. In fact, we have already been working with other schools around the globe to work in partnership to achieve goals. So how can you help? We have presented to younger students at school assemblies and produced this short video. We have been writing blogs about our work. We now invite you all to join the Clean Plate Challenge. Join our challenge as an attempt to reduce food waste at your house or in your school. Our project has helped address more than one of the global goals, despite challenges we have faced due to the COVID-19 pandemic. We managed to work collectively for 363 hours on this project as a group. We delivered assemblies to 170 primary students and created this video, which we have shared with members of the community to help raise awareness about our project. We calculated the students on the roll at each school that was involved, likes we obtained from our social media campaign,
and we believe we reached a total of 1,698 people, either directly or indirectly, with our campaign.
with schools all across the globe. We raised money from the project to support the education of children at the Nabugado Community Learning Center in Uganda, which has a partnership with our school. We also held Rice Day once a month to raise money for this cause. We carried out research to help us understand the needs of our community, and we successfully started to include food from the permaculture garden, composted with worm fertilizer, from waste food back into the food served in the cantina. This provides a great example of a fully sustainable and effective cycle and demonstrates our success in achieving all of our goals. Thank you for watching.
Hi, I'm Val Kim from the Symbiotic People, and we are the group doing the No Fault Go Dog project. The No Fault Go Dog project is about collecting medical waste that are being thrown away from big hospitals and giving them away to small vet clinics. The reason that the hospitals throw away these medical items is because their expiry dates have passed, and to make sure they throw them away so that there's absolutely zero hazard. Yet, they're still usable on animals. Therefore, we decided to give those products to vet clinics so that the animals can use them. And with this, we can help small vet clinics who can't afford a tremendous amount of medical equipment due to financial reasons, and save animals' lives, because a lot of animals die from the insufficiency of medical items. And lastly, help the planet through the reduction of medical equipment.
To achieve our goal, we needed to partner up with other organizations, such as the hospital and the vet clinic, to make sure our product would work. For example, if the hospital were not willing to give out their products, then the project would not work, and if vet clinics did not need the equipment, the project would not mean anything. Fortunately though, local hospitals and vet clinics were very cooperative with our project and wanted to participate in them. Therefore, the hospitals supported us by giving their medical products that were supposed to be thrown away to us, and we were supposed to give the vet clinics the item from the hospital. However, all medical facilities are in a chaotic situation right now, so we are forced to proceed further once the pandemic slows down.
The impact that we predict we are going to make is very large, ranging from at least 200 people and animals. For instance, some staff in hospitals who are sending the products to us are impacted, and the animals at the clinics that use the equipment we provide are going to be impacted as well. Additionally, we are conducting a large-scale fundraiser to collect old blankets and donate them to animal shelters around the province, impacting even more lives.
The path was not easy. However, many hospitals and vet clinics were skeptical and did not want to trust us, since medical products deal with life and death. Therefore, to ensure our credibility to everyone, we gathered a few doctors and proved that we were trustworthy. Although, to get the project going, we had to show statistics and persuade hospitals and vet clinics as well. Yet, we are still proud and happy about the project, since we learned about how serious the medical waste problem was and learned new knowledge about medical equipment and classifying.